You can catch all the games of the Argentine Triple Crown of Polo in both English and Spanish at live.aapolo.com. You're watching Kirk's Polo Report, and today we have the highlights: Hache La Roca versus La Esquina. Hache made 2 finals already, and La Esquina is a qualification team. Let's join Andres Ugarte with the play-by-play.
Pascual Sainz de Vicuña from Spain, who is also based in Sotogrande at Dos Lunas, his family's club. But he also has a place here in Argentina, so he really loves coming over. That's what he's saying. He also has a family here, so it's great to see that his investment is paying off and that he continue playing in this level of polo. Sapo Cassette from a wide angle looking for Francisco Elizalde, who was standing up front, and now Iñaki linking with Lucas James. Back to Iñaki. Today Lache changing Polito, who is recovering from the injury on his hand, who was not feeling that well to play today. And now Fran Elizalde with the under the neck shot, taking it into the danger zone. Sapo Cassette ready to pick it up, to score, to open the score of today's game. And Lache now is in front in the game. Here again, Hilario firstly, then Fran with the under the neck shot, and then Sapo. On the first attempt, hitting, scoring 1-0. I was saying, so Polito was playing as a number 1 for Lache, Fran as a number 4, but then he was replaced by Tommy Beresford, and Tommy is usually plays as a back, so they decided to enter Tommy in the back, Hilario as number 1, Fran as to his usual position as number 2, and Sapo remains as number 3. Here he comes, Guillermo Cassette. Challenge there in the back by Magu Laprida, hitting at goal from a long range, and Sapo Cassette extending the lead, scoring back to back for Hache La Roca in this beginning of the game. Halfway through the opening checker, the approach there by Iñaki, and then Sapo coming from behind, finding a good spot to hit at goal and finding the net. Usually it's been Fran Elizalde in charge of them throughout this season, and here he comes from the spot, hitting at goal. The ball flying by, deflected in the way by Fran Elizalde, but at the end picked by Iñaki Laprida, who wants to take it all the way towards the other end. In one of the last plays we're going to have in this opening checker, the ball stays in behind Tommy, trying to complete the play, and now Sapo. They're turning there by Sapo Cassette, and here lies a great opportunity for Lache to extend the lead before the end of checker number 1. Here comes Guillermo Cassette, setting the pace for Lache, entering the danger zone. Another approach to score for the 3rd time in the opening checker of the game, and Guillermo Cassette, Sapo Cassette scores to make it 3-0 in the beginning of the Argentine Open for Lache, a League A that is composed by these 2 teams, by La Dolfina, Cría La Dolfina, and Lache Cría and Polo. One will listen to the final. And Iñaki resumes from the back. Today for Hilario, 0 out of 3 on penalties, including a safety penalty. Magu Laprida now. Sapo covering the field, challenged there by Lucas James. Still Sapo. The under the neck shot to link with Fran Elizalde. Here comes Francisco Elizalde. The ball stays in behind. Lucas James trying to pull out. 2 minutes remaining in this checker number 2 out of 8 that will be played today. We remember everybody. And now Iñaki Laprida looking for a rematch. The under the neck shot by Iñaki Laprida, stopped in the way by Tommy Beresford. A good open back shot now by Tommy to take the danger away. Magu Laprida, and now again Hilario. Hilario Joa leading the attack for Lache, already asking for the pass up front was Guillermo Cassette. The ball stays in behind, and now Lucas James picking it up for La Esquina. Lleva, take it, carry it. Those were the words by his teammates. Tommy with the marking. Lucas. And now Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. Pascu with the opportunity for La Esquina. Nice angle. carrying the ball for his team with the opportunity of closing the gap. Another approach, the marking by Tommy Beresford. The Sapo looking for Fran. No, Hilario. Now for Fran. Fran again leading the play. The ball stays a little bit in behind, and now Iñaki. When we listen to the first bell, the ball passing by. Here comes Tommy. Tommy Beresford, the marking by Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. Well done by Tommy. Already playing on injury time. The approach by the Irish Chilean player, looking for Hilario. The marking there, and now Sapo Cassette also coming from behind, claiming there was a foul. Was Iñaki Laprida. Now Sapo Cassette to score before the end of the check. The ball passing by in a great direction, and Sapo Cassette, the same as in the opening checker of the game, he managed to score to close checker number 2 in this case. Wow. Sapo and the new one for Hache for. So now the game is on. Previously we had the chance to see that Polito was there in the pony lines. Today he's replaced by Tommy Beresford, with whom he won the Gold Cup in England, the Queen's Cup, sorry, 2 years ago, playing for UAE. Tommy Beresford, Polito Pérez, Tommy Panelo and Sheikh Kameta on that team. Hilario Ulloa looking for his first one today. The open shot by Hilario Ulloa to extend the lead in favor of his team, to score for the first time today. Here again, we're going to see a moment when Hilario hits that goal and scores. The lost in curling against La Dolfina, in Tortugas against La Natividad. And here he comes from 30 yards, and this time the ball goes in. So Hilario extends the lead, 2 goals in this checker for Hilario Ulloa. Last year he played the playoff match, actually, for La Hache, replacing Juaco Pitalú against the UAE. He had a good performance, and La Hache, one of the 2 teams, remained among the top 8. Magu Laprida with the ball passing by, stopped in the way by Tommy Beresford. Nice action there by Tommy on the near side, playing towards the boards, and now Fran Elizalde. The pickup by Fran. And now Magu head to head with Sapo Cassette, who gets there first. The nice open back shot by Guillermo Cassette. Fran Elizalde also entering the play. It was actually Hilario. And now with a good turning over there, Pascual Sainz de Vicuña leaving it for Magu. Here comes Magu Laprida, challenged there by Tommy. Still Magu Laprida trying to make a breakaway out of there. The under the next shot by Magu Laprida. Covering the field was Tommy Beresford. Great defending action by Tommy. The approach, looking for Sapo Cassette, who was standing up front. The picking by Sapo. Sapo Cassette with the opportunity of extending the lead for La Hache to send the ball in, and Guillermo Cassette adds one more for the green and black jersey team. Now it's 7 goals to 1. Now again Sapo, who reaches a total of 5 goals today. Iñaki Laprida linking with Magu. Here comes Magu. The ball stays in behind. Lucas James. Nice ride off there by Pascual Sainz de Vicuña on Francisco Elizalde, but Sapo got there first, and now Iñaki, the pick up by Iñaki Laprida. Good opportunity for La Esquina, sending it forward to Magu. The marking by Sapo Cassette. Good approach over there by Sapo, and now Lucas James. Lucas James trying to make a breakaway out of there. The marking by Sapo still. Lucas James to score, and Lucas James finds the net for the first time today to close the gap. Nice breakaway there by Lucas James, following that back shot by Sapo. Look, good action by the guy from Trenkelauken. And Lucas scoring 7-2. Francisco Elizalde with the pickup when he was being challenged by Magu Laprida. Good approach by Fran Elizalde. Covering the field was Lucas James, struggling to get it away from there. Nice open back shot. Good defending skills by Lucas James, but still a good anticipation and recovery by Fran Elizalde to send it to his brother-in-law Hilario Ulloa, and Hilario scores to extend the lead in favor of La Hache La Roca. 8-2. Good recovery there by Fran. Good turning and then assisting Hilario for Hilario's goal debut so far in the Open. Tommy Beresford. Nice pickup now by Magu. Here comes Cristian Laprida. Cristian Laprida Jr. Chased by Fran Elizalde, but challenged by Sapo Cassette. Good back shot there by the guy from Lobos. Hilario Ulloa linking really well. Nice bonding between number 1 and number 2. And now Fran Elizalde with the approach, assisting Guillermo Cassette. Here comes Sapo to add one more for La Hache La Roca, taking all his time. And Sapo Cassette scoring, extending the lead for La Hache. Iñaki Laprida was coming from behind, claiming that he had the right of way when Sapo turned here. Look there, this is what Iñaki Laprida was claiming about. But at the end, the goal counts the same. Hilario Ulloa leading the pace for La Hache. Good approach, dealing with Sapo. The ball stays in behind, and here comes Francisco Elizalde. Fran Elizalde scores for the first time today to extend the lead for La Hache. Iñaki Laprida. Iñaki, the ball passing by, trying to link with Lucas James. A good coverage there by Tommy Beresford. The linking with Guillermo Cassette. Here comes Sapo Cassette, sending it forward towards Fran Elizalde, who was coming from behind. Here comes Fran, 20 seconds remaining in this checker number 4. Francisco Elizalde to add one more just before the end of the checker. Fran Elizalde with the under the next shot. The goal by Francisco Elizalde after having picked the ball just behind the midfield line. Scoring back-to-back for his team. Nice run there by Elizalde. When we listen to the final bell, Francisco Elizalde turning there. Challenged by Iñaki. Still Fran. The approach from a long range. The ball passing by. Trying to link with Guillermo Cassette. Nice pickup by Sapo Cassette to score. The marking there by Lucas James. But Sapo Cassette managed to find the net to extend the lead in favor of La Hache. 12-2. Again, let's take a look at the instant replay. Fran Elizalde sending the ball forward. And then Sapo Cassette, look, taking his time. The final approach, even though he was being taken by Lucas James. And the new one, Captain Guillermo Cassette, who is yet to win a Triple Crown title. Sapo, even though he already played the finals of the 3 great tournaments. Hilario finding a good positioning to take it all the way. A good recovery by Lucas James, and then in the turning Sapo, but firstly there was Iñaki Laprida. Iñaki with the approach, deflected by Lucas James. Also coming from behind was Sapo, and the whistle. Good move there by La Esquina. Only one goal so far in this checker. It was scored by the top scorer of the contest, Sapo Cassette. Iñaki resuming the play with this 5B challenge there by Hilario Joa. The ball passing by, picked in the way by Tommy Veres for good recovery, and now Hilario Joa playing towards the boards. Less than a minute remaining in this checker number 5. 4:30 p.m. local time in Argentina. That will be in around 1 hour and 10 minutes time. We're going to be live with Cría La Dolfina, with Guillermo Terrera, Tommy Panelo, Diego Cabana, Angejo Taranco against La Hache Cría and Polo, Rufino Benzadón, Toli Ulloa, Juaco Pitalúa, and Facundo Sola. Tito Ruiginiazú unfortunately won't be able to play in this open, so hopefully he gets recovered soon. He was replaced by Luquín Monteverde during the Tortugas Open and Hurlingham Open, but now as Luquín entered the main draw with the Lovero, his place will be taken by Rufino, who played instead of Polito Pires during the Hurlingham Open for La Hache. And now the opportunity for Sapo Cassette to add one more. The tapping there, the ball passing by, and now Tommy Beresford to score, and Tommy Beresford scoring for the first time out of 4. Here he comes from 60 yards. Hilario Joa sending the ball in to extend the lead for La Hache La Roca. It's his own club. 3 polo fields nowadays. They are hosting the La Hache Polo Cup, the first ever La Hache Polo Cup. Tomorrow they will be hosting their semifinals. Next Tuesday the final. They're at the end, just at the end of Gonzalo Tanoira Street. Magu Laprida, challenge there by Tommy Beresford. Nice marking by Tommy. Still Magu with a great breakaway out of there. Here he comes, a little bit open, still open to the right hand side, leaving it for Lucas James. Here comes Lucas, taking all the time in the world. They know how important this ball could be. The marking by Tommy, great action there by Beresford, linking with Sapo Cassette. Here comes Sapo, ready to take it all the way towards the other end to extend the lead in favor of La Hache La Roca. The guy from Lobos, here he comes to add one more. Sapo Cassette to take it all the way in, entering the danger zone and scoring. Guillermo Cassette, following a good action by Tommy Beresford. Then Sapo Cassette took it all the way towards the other end without never losing control on the ball and scoring. Iñaki resuming from the back, linking with Magu. Here comes Magu Laprida. So basically there were 2 technical fouls which led to this penalty taken by Hilario. Firstly to Lucas James and then to Magu Laprida. So basically they went to the midfield line, and then another one which sent the game to that penalty taken by Hilario. So that was what actually happened. Iñaki, the Mike Pilar with Cría La Dolfina and La Hache Cría and Polo. Tommy linking with Sapo Cassette, trying to give some continuity, but Magu Laprida was standing already on the line. Some complaints over there, but this time it's gonna go in favor of La Esquina. But maybe they will be checking it with the third man. Let's see. From the spot, Tommy Beresford resuming the play, and then Magu already, well, so far from this angle at least, it looked as if Magu was already turned when he started claiming there was a foul, and Sapo was still a little bit crossed. But let's wait, because maybe they have a different angle to check it properly. See? I mean, so let's see. Actually, it looks as it's going to be in favor of Hache. Well, at least from the angles that I watched the instant replay, I'm not that sure, but well, of course, I always think that the umpires have a better positioning to take a decision, and even when the third man checks it. So now Hilario to extend the lead. Previously he had a chance from 60 yards which he couldn't score, and here this is the closest one from 40 yards, and the ball goes wide. Not happy Hilario with that executed chance of closing the gap. Iñaki Laprida hitting a goal from 40 yards, sending the ball in to close the gap. First one today for Iñaki. Tommy. And now Lucas James. The pickup by Lucas. Coming from behind was Beresford. Also again Magu. Magu Laprida. Here comes Cristian Laprida Jr. Good opportunity now for La Esquina. Great marking by Tommy Beresford. Avoiding an attacking opportunity for La Esquina and sending it forward to link with Hilario Joa, who's coming really quickly from behind. Entering the play. Good marking by Iñaki. And now covering the field is going to be Lucas James. Lucas. Challenge there by Tommy. Nice action by James. And here he comes, Lucas, with one of the last plays of jack number 6. Linking with Magu. The marking by Elizalde. Still Magu. Cristian Laprida back to Lucas James. Sending it forward. The approach by Lucas looking for Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. Covering the field was Elizalde. When we listen to the first bell, it was actually Sapo. And now Magu. Magu Laprida. Cristian Laprida. The marking by Hilario. Hilario. From Hilario to Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran. Already playing on injury time. Challenge there by Lucas James. Fran again. Open towards the right hand side and asking for the pass. Up front was Sapo Gasset, an unfortunate bounce. And now Iñaki entering the play. Also Hilario when we listen to the final bell of jack number 6. Here in Pilar X. Tommy Beresford open banquera. Pascual Chapaleufú compota. Magu Laprida arroba onerosa. Lucas James open sílaba. Iñaki Laprida. I'm checking it just to say the name properly. Elovero Daga. Tommy Beresford now trying to hit that goal from a long range. Stopped and blocked in the way by Lucas James. The back shot there by Lucas. And now Elizalde. Fran. Another approach. Challenge there by Iñaki, who was coming from behind. The marking by James. And now Laprida. Magu. Cristian Laprida leaving it for Lucas. The approach. The marking by Sapo. And finally entering the play. Picking that loose ball was Hilario Joa, who adds one more goal. Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. Challenge there. Chased by Guillermo Caset. Good run by Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. Hitting a goal from a wide angle. The ball passing by. And Pascual Sainz de Vicuña scores a very nice one for La Esquina. Wow, what a nice shot by Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. Penalty 3 from 40 yards. Iñaki Laprida scoring again from 40 yards. His second goal today. Hilario Joa, the open back shot, linking with Guillermo Caset. Sapo sending it forward, looking for Elizalde. A good coverage there by Lucas James. Good stopping there by Lucas, looking for Magu. The pickup now by Guillermo Caset, and now back to Magu. Magu Laprida with the opportunity for La Esquina. His brother Iñaki coming from behind. And now Sapo. The back shot over there. Now Tommy Belefort. Another approach. Looking for Fran Elizalde. Very well taken there by Lucas James. And now Magu. Cristian Laprida Jr. Head to head against Tommy Belefort. Nice marking by Tommy. Also coming from behind was Iñaki. The pickup by Iñaki on the near side towards the right hand side. And now Hilario. Good resolving there by Hilario Joa. Towards the boards. Taking his time. Hilario taking his time into the last moments of play of check number 7. Linking with Fran Elizalde. The approach by Fran. And now Hilario with a new opportunity just before the end of the checker. And now Sapo to score. Sapo Caset with the open shot. Scoring. Adding one more for La Hache. I don't know if there's going to be time enough for one more play. Good play there by Hilario. And then assisting Sapo when we listen to the final bell of check number 7. Guillermo Caset finishing it in the best possible way for La Hache La Roca. And now we're going to a break to take it. And La Esquina with the chance of scoring their goal number 6 in this game through the mallet of this guy, Iñaki from 40 yards. Iñaki Laprida hitting and scoring, closing the gap for La Esquina. 3 out of 3. Now Fran covering the field, getting there first. The move there by Francisco Elizalde. Challenge there in the front by Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. The ball passing by, and look the run by Sapo Caset challenging Iñaki Laprida. Good coverage there by Iñaki, and now Magu, his brother. Magu Laprida, the pick up there by Tommy Belefort, and a nice opportunity for La Hache. Here comes Hilario, who was coming from behind. Hilario Joa, still with the opportunity, a little bit open towards the right hand side, taking his time. From the boards to the center, nice breakaway by Hilario Joa. The final approach stopped in the way by Magu Laprida. Great goalkeeping skills by Laprida. And now completing the play was Pascual Sainz de Vicuña towards Iñaki Laprida. Here comes Iñaki, ready to take it all the way towards the other end. Iñaki Laprida, and another approach, chased very closely by Hilario Joa. Nice run by La Esquina's number 4, the under the neck shot blocked in the way, and now it's going to be Sapo getting there first. The back shot, and now Elizalde. Nice turning by Francisco Elizalde. The ball stays in behind, and here comes Pascual Sainz de Vicuña. The marking by Elizalde, the whistle. Nice. From 30 yards, this time Iñaki Laprida sending the ball in, his first attempt. From Sapo looking to reach double figures today, but I think he will remain with 9. 10 seconds remaining. Pascual, the marking by Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Fran. The under the neck shot to link with Hilario. Hilario with the opportunity of adding one more. The marking by Magu.
Congratulations to La Hache with their 18-7 win, getting back in the winner's track after making 2 finals of this Triple Crown so far. You've been watching Kirk's Polo Report. You can see all the games of the Argentine Open at live.aapolo.com. Get yourself a subscription to the best polo in the world today. As always, subscribe if you haven't, and be safe.